Welcome to another video on my driving robot fischertechnik based on the fischertechnik TXT controller running embedded Linux with on front active sonar, two touch sensors, an LED for responding to objects, as well as indicating that the course change is going to happen, and for distances, as well as a motor with propeller that indicates when the algorithm is running. I hope the battery is charged fully enough, but we'll see. And it is supposed to go in a straight line towards the objects, hence also the sonar and the touch sensors. Written in Python, which runs natively on the controller, and access to the controller is gained by secure shell SSH, also via Linux, Fedora Linux. Lately very mixed results have been gained, so let's see how this goes on this time. And last time I also started with modeling this robot using Blender3D. So let's see and boot the controller to see if I get some access. And this is the software side where I have two terminals. One is for the code and one is for the output. And this is obviously the camera. So now let's connect it fully to the battery, powered on. Recently I got a comment that my audio was not very good, but I have to deal with the equipment that I've got, and if you think I should have a better, please be so kind to make a donation. For more information about donating or becoming a patron or Patreon, please see my website. It has booted successfully, but in order to get things done I have to go from the community firmware interface to the standard interface, then check if things actually do work, and I forgot to start the Robo Pro. So let's do that one. Move the camera a bit backwards and adjust the IP address. Well, that's clear, that one works. So now motor 4 I think is in order, but let's test everything. That one is tested. That one is tested, but keeps on hanging again. I have to check on this. And voltage is on here, yes, and the sonar is on this one I think. Yeah, it's 21 centimeters, which is one of the legs of the tripod. Then motor, let's reduce the speed. Yep, okay. Fair enough. Far enough. Yep, fair enough. Alright. Except that now I still have to do the propeller, which is, I think, this one. Quite correct. So, right. Except for this touch sensor, which I have to check. See, now it works. This doesn't, but this does. Okay, it works, kind of. Then 4 minutes in, let's run the software, which means that I still have to sign in, move the camera, otherwise you get complications. And by the way, the distance is 60 centimeters because the algorithm I've written is saying 60 centimeters maximum distance. Right, that's good. And here as well. And I want to have some time left for Blender, which always takes more time than expected. And that's the code. Yeah, that is the code from last time. And let's just run it. And that goes severely wrong. Okay, time to interrupt. Okay, so that wasn't particularly good. Let me put it back in its place. At 60 centimeters again. So yeah, almost 60 centimeters. 55 to be exact. Let's check again. And see, this goes completely different. And it doesn't even touch the object. So let's see for the data. This is left is 200. Oh come on, that doesn't make any sense. This really doesn't make any sense. Anyway, it's time to move on. I wanted to make it a short video, so with these two quite unusual endings, I changed the blender. Alright, so from here I go here, and last time I put the front side of the frame quite ready, but it isn't done yet because this has to be placed much nicer. That also means that this has to happen. That is better. But how to yeah, and that is not correct. That is better. And now I have to rotate it. But the big question is how to rotate it. Over which axis? Because now it is really out of balance. So if I take it just like this and I say rotate, how do I rotate? How does it rotate anyway? Bad. Just badly. It's weird stuff, this. Okay, so if I leave it like this for now, I have to put in 2 motors, and those blocks have dimensions as well. So let's go to this view, and how long are those motors? Those motors are 6 centimeters long, and oops, they are 3 centimeters wide, so it's 3 by 3 by 6. So I have to add an object that will have to be a mesh, and it has to be a cube as well. And I'm doing things in metrics. And that has to be 3 centimeters. But this is absolutely nonsense. Because how much is this? This is which cube? Cube 6. But what are the metrics of cube 6? there's the, oh, then I can, wait, then I can do the rotation of this one as well. Scale. I'm talking about metrics. This is not going well. So I have here some metrics that doesn't make any sense. Cube 18, yeah, fine. Location. I'm fine with that, but if this is 3 centimeters, then these are absolutely not in scale. I don't mind. Let's make this a nice rotation. And is that a good rotation? Looks like it. And this one. Not entirely. Slightly better. No, this one. So individually it goes best. Although, okay, and now shifting them right there. That's one thing. And now this is absolutely nonsense. And this should be a motor. So scaling in the X factor should be here. Scaling in the Y factor should be like this. Scaling in the Z factor should be something like this. And then it's completely displaced. Should be here somewhere. But even then it's not quite correct. No. It should be something like this. And no. And now you can see again how difficult it is to position things in 3D. And now I have to duplicate this. A little bit further. And those are my motors. And this one is slightly displaced. That is better. Although also high, also elevated. So it's not completely correct. but it's coming away. And considering the time, I better end it. Modeling in Blender always takes time. And I have to wait for the browser to wake up. Now it does. And yes, I think that's it for now. And with an exercise in Blender, which on third thought is not as I expected. Change on views. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion. Always appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please show support by making a donation via either PayPal or Wired. More information under this video. And you can also choose to become a patron, and have your name mentioned if you wish so. Your name will be mentioned depending on the pledge you make on my website and with my videos. This is of course going to be continued. Have a nice day. Like I said, take a look on my website and below under my video. For now, bye bye.